But Conor McGregor, arguably the most famous UFC fighter, is 6 weeks away from his return match against Chandler. I'm sorry, that's our expert isn't with us today, Adolo, but he is out partying, going crazy. And people are
Michael
clouding McGregor.
Chandler.
He's supposed to be getting ready for his match. Okay, Michael Chandler. But these videos of him partying in the weekend, seeing him making out with somebody. Now, it was confirmed that that's actually his fiance, D. Devlin. It wasn't, him blatantly cheating on her, so that's good to see. But Conor McGregor partying, do you think people were taking it a little too seriously, or should he be training at this time, 6 weeks out from his match?
Yeah, I mean, someone posted on social media to bet the house on Chandler. Obviously, you know me. I do not condone gambling, but if you're going to partake in that sort of thing, yeah, bet the house on Chandler. I listen. I think if he was in the gym or in training, like really working at it, he'd still lose this fight. I don't think he can win this fight. Like, no, it's not an insult. He's just well past his prime. Like the dude's got stuff he has to work through. I mean, it's nothing's confirmed, but it's pretty obvious to just watch him for more than a few minutes at a time at any gathering. He's definitely, got some stuff to work through. His own, maybe his own personal demons, if you will. Uh, I just don't think he has a shot at winning this fight. Anyway, so the idea that 6 weeks out, he doesn't appear to be at all ready for this fight. I'm sure he's getting a big payday to do this, and that's probably good. Um, he also has a bunch of his businesses. Like he was at, I believe this all happened at his bar in Ireland. So like it's his
The
and like
Blarney
he
Stone, was it?
not
I'm kidding.
Barney Stone, like the black something pub or whatever. I forget the name of it, but it was his. I know it was his. He was at his thing. He did a signing there. There was a DJ there. It was a whole thing. He's got his proper 12. He's got a lot of good things going for him. He doesn't really need this fight, and maybe that's how he's looking at it. But if you were hoping for a Connor comeback, like a real one, I just it's not gonna happen.
So
And
you see this, him really blatantly proving like, this is just going to be a payday for me instead of getting
yeah,
ready
I
for
do think
this.
so. I do think this is him just maybe he's even telegraphing it. Like I don't care. You know what I mean? He's still, although I don't know, like he's still a pretty big draw in the sport, but I don't know that he's the only draw in the sport. So I don't know what the thought process is there of having a bad showing. Um, and I do think it'd be a bad showing, but maybe I don't know. I don't know how long he usually takes at training camp, so maybe that was his last night out, and he's gonna, come really hard and try and train and have a respectable match. I think that's the best he could do anyway, and I don't know if Dolo would agree or not. He'll tell us in the comments if I'm right, but from my understanding of mixed martial arts, I think he's pretty well beat already, and that's before the partying and the drinking, instead of training. And so yeah, I think that this may be even him telling us like, don't get too excited. This is just for me to get a little bit more money before I have no drawing power in the UFC anymore. Um, and maybe Roadhouse didn't do that well. I don't know, but
Yeah, on Prime.
yeah.
I still haven't seen it, but I still have to plan to. But yeah, maybe that is just the case. It's just funny seeing him. He clearly likes to party. And, I guess let it do him. We'll see what happens in 6 weeks from now. And if he really gets his ass beat, they will definitely refer to this video we just saw.
But you know
But
what? Just, counterpoint to that, he could win. Like I know I said he can't. Obviously, I believe that, but could you imagine if you go out partying like this and not a care in the world, guys like me or like you can't win, people in the UFC like the MMA media like he can't win, then he does. Like if he's confident and he thinks he's got this, then why would you go out party? And it'll only make him look cooler if he does do it. Yeah, everybody loves the story of the athlete who doesn't have to try too hard, is just naturally gifted and wins. And so if McGregor thinks he's that guy, then this could be on, he could just not actually not caring and like I'm just trying to get money. He could just genuinely believe that he's the best fighter around and he doesn't have to worry about Chandler. I don't think that's true, but he might think that's true. Um,
Hmm.
and it would be one of the biggest stories in like MMA if he does it, right? If this image is image one and the second image is him winning the match, him getting his hand raised at the end, even if it's not even a great match, that's going to be a big thing. People are going to be talking about like, wow, McGregor didn't even try and he ended up winning, and that'll instantly boost his price for the next fight, probably get him a better place on like a better, venue, better everything. Like it'll get him just a ton more stuff. Not that what he has now is bad, but so it could be a plan. Like he could be working really hard and someone, I mean, I don't know, this person doesn't necessarily know anything, but I was reading about this and someone said they didn't see him drink anything.
Oh, well,
He was
that's a
holding
good
the
thing, I
bottle.
guess.
He was holding the bottles and dancing or whatever, but no one saw him have a drink of
This
anything.
would have been such a good moment for Liquid Death.